My name is Amina Nakiboneka from Uganda. I am the CEO of Monami Cakes, which makes delicious and very tasty cakes that we sell to different types of people. You have any occasion you want and you would like a cake that would make you go mad, just come to Monami. Making it to the Anzisha Fellow 2022 cohort is a very big deal to me. It's a great opportunity and a very positive exposure. I am looking forward to getting to know more business people and who can help me solve the problems I'm facing when it comes to decision making and so on. And I'm really grateful to the team that at least amongst the lucky ones across Africa that I made it to this round. The support I'm going to get from the Anzisha, which is going to help me personally in my business, because it's going to grow my business and I will employ more youths, create jobs. I will also boost my entrepreneurship skills. Hi everyone. My first day of the boutique camp with the Anzisha team was very exciting. Everything that happened just contradicted with my expectations. I expected a tense environment. I expected the team to be a bit tough, a bit strict, do this, do that, but we just had fun the world. The hospitality of the Anzisha team really made our day colorful. And the programs that we had, the healthy and wellness showed that the Anzisha team really cares and loves us, because it just the things that were told, they were prepared for us. Something that was so touching, how to manage our mental health, physical health. They really made the day very great for us. I enjoy this day because I got to meet my fellows from different countries and we cooperated although we are new to each other, and it was a very good experience that I had. So the mind provoking exercises, yeah, they were mind provoking in a good way that makes your brain think to the last point, and it also made the day a living memory for me. And I'm so excited to attend and join more days of the body camp, and I can't wait because I just had fun in the whole day and I can't wait to join the other days. And I thank the Anzisha team for this experience and the way they treated us. Say, I don't know what we can do, but I thank them. Thank you so much, the Anzisha team. Thank you very much for giving us such a colorful day and a day we cannot forget in our lives. Farsi Abdulwahab from Egypt. He's 22 years old and I found his business very interesting and it impressed me. The Al-Fasi services that a company he's still creating, he created to go on and clean tanks, water tanks around Egypt. The way he does his job, the way he talks about it, it's like he really cares and loves what he does. And I found it very interesting because he pays attention to people who cannot afford paying big companies to come and clean their water tanks. Egypt being a desert country, so most of the people keep their water in tanks. So if he came up to see that people have the best quality of water and people's health is in good condition, it's like he really cares, because it's not a common business that people are doing, but he decided to come out. He saw a need and decided to solve it. He saw that people who don't have maybe a lot of money are consuming water that is not of good quality, and they have no way out because water in Egypt is scarce. So he decided to solve this need and attend to that class of people who cannot afford expensive companies to come and clean their tanks. And I find his job quite interesting, and I like it because it takes a heart for someone to do that job. It's rare to see someone doing such a job, and I wish him the best. I like his job, yeah, and I really like it. Today I almost died, according to what Mariana shared with us. Although it's the bitter reality that most of the girls of our age, it's what we go through, but it was a funny story, but it was true. Okay, we end up doing things to impress people, and we mind about what about this one, what about how are they going to think, yeah, and we forget that we have to appreciate the person we are. We just have to improve where we are wrong and be contented that we this is the best version of me. So we have to appreciate that. And so the bad thing that at times we feel down, you feel you're out of place because of that, and you do things that you don't want to do just to maybe to impress someone, maybe to make someone happy, but we should focus on what we are and who we are and what we are capable of doing. And I really liked her story, and it's so touching, and is what most of the girls we are going through. Um, I thank her that he talked about something most of us see as a private thing, and her bring about talking about this issue somehow told us something. Yeah, yeah, of course. You can be like, it's only me going through this, but she showed us that it's a common issue, and we are ready to face it. Yeah, we have to rise up, appreciate the person we are, and move on and be the strong entrepreneurs we want to be, the strong people we want to be, and the strong women of Africa, our nation, and the world at large. What I screwed up from my business is that at first the loss I made when I collected money to go and buy an oven, then I ended up losing that money because it was stolen by the pickpockets. The lesson I got from that is to listen, because I was told by my mother so that she can help me buy it, but I was big headed. I did not listen, so I ended up losing the money. So I learned to always develop my listening skills. The second thing is that at first I used to, when a customer makes an order, I used to make the cake they ordered for and deliver it, and I used to have a cash on delivery, but some customers ended up taking the cake but not paying, so I resorted to a different alternative where to deliver your cake you have to first pay. You pay as you earn. So that experience was quite emotional. And the third thing is that the COVID pandemic. When COVID hit my country, we almost had a total lockdown for over 8 months. Movements were restricted, public gatherings, and during that time, my main target was these big cakes. And when the 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 public gatherings were stopped, no celebrations, people could not gather, maybe to have birthdays, weddings, and my business was was so affected. So, and the only vehicles that were allowed to move were business vehicles of big companies and motorcycles, which were also allowed to only carry cargo. And I did not have one at that time. And what I learned through that experience is that to always be prepared and to always be prepared and have plan, because I did not have any plan for COVID-19. That's why it greatly affected me, and I ended up taking a loan to cover the business losses. So maybe I would have asked the businesses that were operating during that time. I would have went on their websites and search and see how they are continuing with their work. But I was reluctant during that time, so I learned that experience as well. What excites me when my mind recalls that I'm part of the Anzisha team is that I'm going to get connections to different people. I'm going to meet people outside my country, and I have already started meeting some already. So it is such a great exposure. Um, and the person I'm looking at to connect with most is Natalie Moyer and Patricia. Yeah, they coordinate our sessions so well, and they are very good business people, and they give a lot of advice, knowledge. So I'm looking forward to connecting with them. And also another thing that excites me is that I'm going to get learning from my business, and also get as in the programs the Anzisha team organizes that teaches us how to run a business, how to solve problems, and they also connect us to more people who can help us solve the problems we are facing. um, Maybe how to make good decisions, how to plan, how, yeah, and Thokoza does that better. Yeah, I also want to connect with her. So yeah, it's a very good thing, and I'm really excited to him, and I'm sure I'll connect with him.
It's getting hard to breathe. Run away from you, and you're away from me. So I count the days till I see your face walking through my door and making me feel whole again. And I start to miss the way you feel on my skin. I don't wanna lose you, but